some people, and especially in prison, they'll turn to alcohol or they'll turn to drugs and things for the pain, you know, to get away from the pain. And some people might turn to excessive fitness. You know, they just go for a run. They don't want to face it. And that's their escape, yeah? You would have seen that. The fact is, you must feel pain. The pain is healthy. When you feel the pain and you're on the ground, hunched over and just going, ah, because that's all you can utter. And you're empty. And you realise, I'm not dead. And that's the time when you decide, what do we do now? You must have a sense of purpose beyond the bottom line. And more than just, oh, saving the world, that's nice. You should be a giver and you should be generous and you should have your designated charities that you do that for. But that sense of purpose in yourself. I knew this was happening. You know, it happens for a reason. Yeah, it happened for a reason. The reason was I broke the law. That's why this happened. My future choices, I believed and I chose, and a cynical person could say, oh, that's just a mental trick. I don't care if it is or not, but I genuinely believe there was a purpose. Something good would come out of it. Whether you call it God or whatever you call it, there is a plan for your life and it is good. You were designed for good work. Even if you're an atheist, your body, your mind, everything that you are made of is designed to take the world forward and make a difference. Yeah? You must believe that. You have got to address every hang-up that you have, from the childhood abuse that you suffered, from the rape, from anything that has happened. I'm not saying that what those things happened was good. It's not good. But you've got to get them sorted and addressed so that you're not just limping along and poisoning everybody else. Another key, keep a journal and encourage yourself in that journal. Write everything down. Even if you want to have a temper tantrum, write it down, because then it's out. Don't aim it at your family. I'm going to say something that's a little bit harsh, but you've got to remember I'm a rough and tough crim. Your family is the best thing you have to help you get through this, however dysfunctional you think they are. You must not take it out on them or isolate them or think, oh, he's my husband, he has to stick by me, therefore I'm going to treat him, I'm just going to yell and scream at him because he's the only one I can do that to. Wrong. That's selfish and it's weak. And it will destroy you and it will destroy your partnership or your marriage if you're married. Honour your husband and he will rise up. When you see the prince in him and you speak to the prince, because he's going through it tough with you as well. When you're doing it tough, he's thinking, I'm supposed to be the one who's, protecting the family. It's instinctive. Now, some people partner up with people that they shouldn't have in the first place. Regardless of that, it's not that you're rescuing and enabling someone to be weak. You call to the prince within him. I believe in you. I know we can get through this. You're a good man. You are strong. You are brave. And I believe in you. I know that sounds old-fashioned, but I spoke those words over my husband and he rose up because I knew they were in there. But he was covered in fear as well. This was his wife being taken away and he could do nothing to save me. He's supposed to save me. He's supposed to be my prince. Well, girls, we've got to save ourselves. We've got to be that prince, that inner warrior ourselves. But we're in partnership. Now, if you're single, perhaps it's a little easier because you can sort of go to other people. But when it's an intimate thing, do what you can to preserve that and don't attack the people. And it might be your parents. Do not attack the people who don't know how to help you. If they could, they would. So don't attack them for not being able to. See, I know that's a bit hard, but it's just how it is. But you just got to put your big girl pants on and, take responsibility and make yourself, you must take control of your emotions. Don't do this thing on the floor with your children watching. Don't you dare. Don't you dare give them those hang-ups. The thing that motivated me to get well again was I had 3 little girls who had already suffered. And I would not poison the next generation, because that's what happens. Your dysfunction, if you do not deal with it, so I'm sounding I'm not angry, I'm passionate.
Yes.
You have an obligation. No room for self-pity. You must deal with it, or you have 3 children, you will multiply your hang-ups through them. Plus they'll have their own. Don't do it. That's what happens with criminals. Most criminals have parents who've been in jail. It needn't ought to be that way.